Private facility, right? So I have the authority to kick you out of it.
But this is a public park.
No, it's not. It is owned by the County of Los Angeles. And I am a duly appointed law enforcement officer with the County of Los Angeles.
So
which gives me the authority to remove you from this park.
Barefoot and dressed differently. Since when is that suspicious? Watch as officers approach a man in a public park not for a crime, but for his appearance and a vague concern, demand ID, question his politics, and force him out despite his rights. What do you think?
Just at the park.
Just at the park? Okay, where are you living?
Well, I don't have to explain that, right?
Well,
I'm just at the park.
I'm telling you, we got a call. Some people were concerned, so that's why I'm here talking to you. Okay?
Okay, but I'm just at the park. I mean,
well, that's what I'm trying
you're
to
not
confirm.
asking everybody else that.
Well, like I said, I got a call. I got a call for service. I'm not coming here just messing with you. Okay?
I'm just at the park, sir.
Okay, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. All right, so I need to investigate calls for service. Okay, I can't just take your word for it and go, oh, yeah, he's at the park. Okay?
You got some real criminals out there right now, especially in the Antelope Valley.
And that's what we're trying to make
La
sure
Raza
you're
and
not.
all that stuff. So
We just need to make sure you're not one of those real criminals. I've never met you. You've never met me.
Right.
So I need to figure out who you are. Okay.
But I'm just at the park. I mean,
I need to figure that out. Okay. Like I said, I got a call.
Okay. Is there any law broken or anything like
That's why I'm here
that?
to find out. Okay. That's why I'm trying to talk to you. But
Okay.
you're just sitting there saying, well, I don't need to tell you anything. I don't need to do this.
Well, I respect my privacy. I haven't, I mean, is there any crime suspected or anything like that? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that come to the park and,
that's what we're here to figure out.
so.
All right. So I need you to help me out so I can get out of your hair. I need some form of ID.
Actually, like I said, I respect my privacy. I'm just at the park and there's nothing,
Okay, well, you
nothing
know this
going
is a
on.
private facility, right? So I have the authority to kick you out of it.
But this is a public park.
No, it's not. It is owned by the County of Los Angeles. And I am a duly appointed law enforcement officer with the County of Los Angeles.
So
which gives me the authority to remove you from this park.
But what's the actual reason I'm being kicked off the park?
Well, you don't want to tell me what you're doing.
I'm just coming to the park like other people are coming to the park.
Fine, but you got to let me do my job. And if you're not going to let me do that, then you're going to leave.
Okay. And that's understandable. And what parks can a citizen actually go to?
Anyone you want.
That's a reason to come and kick someone out?
Well, if you don't want to participate with the game, then I got to kick you out.
Wow. Okay.
Because I what it is somebody's concerned about their children, and you're the cause. I can't sit here trying to make sure you're not a cause, then you are not helping us. Because you don't want to tell me where you're living. You don't want to show me an ID.
But what crime have I been suspected of committing?
You are being suspicious in a park.
Suspicious in a park. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we're here. Somebody called because they are concerned. Like my partner said, they're concerned for their children. I don't know what you're doing to make them concerned about their children, but someone is concerned about their children and you're being.
Wow. Just walking to the park. Okay.
I know.
That is incredible. I'm just asking you because I mean, you're public servants, right? Okay. So, I mean, you're to serve the people. But where is that person that called?
I don't even know who called. They remained anonymous. They decided they didn't want to tell me who that was.
Wow.
That's perfectly fine. We don't demand that people tell us what's going on. That's why I'm telling you, if you're not going to tell me what's going on, see you later.
So here I am coming to the park, folks. But can I have your personnel number before I go, please? I'm just asking your personnel number before I go.
I understand what my partner's telling you. The person called because they were concerned about you being around their children.
What children am I around? I just want, just for the record, I mean, here I'm in a parking lot, just walking to the grass, and Officer Jorian is saying I'm in the near kids. Okay, I'm being discriminated, and I can only think because you had mentioned about my Trump shirt and because of some other things. But why would you bring that up, though?
Because it's what you're wearing.
Right.
Like I said, I didn't bring up the fact that you're wearing the shirt. You have writing on the back of your shirt. That's what I was referring to. Writing on the back of your shirt, which is clearly handwritten. It is not part of that shirt. You put that on there, or someone put that on there after the shirt was purchased. That is what I was inquiring about.
And it's just sad that I come to a park and get talked to just because I come to a park and I haven't done anything wrong,
Just decide that, hey, that guy's hanging out at the park. We want to go mess with him. That was not what happened.
But at this point, I've told you that, I respect my privacy. I'm just at a park. And you're asking me to leave, right? You're asking me to leave, right?
Let me tell you how this could be better, okay?
But you're asking me to leave, right?
Well, if you're not going to provide me with an identification card, okay, California, or anything that says your name on it with your date of birth and all that good stuff,
okay,
or where you live, your name, anything. You're not giving me anything.
Yeah, but...
So in that case, yes, you are being told to leave the park.
But you're not saying what crime have I been suspected of committing.
Well, that's what we're trying to investigate to figure out, okay? We don't just look at people and go, oh, that person's a criminal. We have to investigate.
But you have if you have something suspected and somebody did a crime, then you can do that, and that's without their permission.
No.
But look at all these people, people that are at the park, and you're not asking anybody else. I'm just the one being profiled.
Regarding you.
So if a crazy person calls you and says, hey, there's somebody doing something that I think is weird, you're going to just...
Absolutely.
Because I've called on people and there's been things that haven't been done. Hey, well, it's going to take us 3 hours and nothing, they haven't done anything and they can be, whatever. So that's this. I feel like that there's a little bit more to what's going on here. So, I mean.
If you don't want to provide me with an ID or your name with a valid address to go back to that name, you're going to have to.
Okay. Well, I mean, it looks like that, and you said your name was McMahon, and your personnel number?
522-647.
522-647. Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. Is this, that's the call? Okay. Okay. Well, you were talking to him, so, okay. So we've got that, and that should do good. Okay, so he's asked me to go. I can't, this is an unfortunate situation.
You walk back. You were almost to your car.
Right, back, I know, and I actually, right, but I getting his information and what's going on, I'm putting 2 and 2 together, so, thank you. Okay, I'm leaving the park. Leaving the park.